anyone there, or am I stuck in the void again? Hello! There's a magic.
There's a magic.
How you doing,
Hi, magic.
How you doing, magic? I don't even know where we got to.
Actually, I saw him. I saw Zero when I got grabbed.
Okay, that's where we got to. Let me get it so that you can see it. Okay, so you can see it. Picked up a cupcake after lab today, so that I have... Ooh, nice. You know what I need to get tomorrow? I need to get ice cream. Ooh, red velvet cupcake. Ooh.
That's yummy.
Sounds very yummy.
Get to enjoy it.
Yeah. Cupcakes are always something you should enjoy.
Hey, Sharky, when's the last time you had a cupcake? Are you thinking, or do you just not hear me?
No, I'm thinking. If there was a camera, you would see I would have a stupid expression on my face. But, I mean, that's normal.
You mean like this one?
Oof. Ouch.
I know what that emote's for.
I know the last time I had a cupcake, I think it was a few months ago, someone brought them into work. I think that was the last time I had a cupcake. Sounds about right. Anyway. Is there any specific reason you got a cupcake, or just got a cupcake just because?
I didn't see his face, though.
Oh yeah, right, Santa with the white hair and no monster.
Santa Seaweed?
I'm not actually sure when the last time I had a cupcake was, to be honest. I mean, I used to, like, my family used to get cupcakes instead of cakes at times for parties.
I made cupcakes in May, so I know when I had last cupcakes.
Oh, well, 'tis a birthday cupcake.
Wait, is tomorrow your birthday? Happy early birthday?
Is tomorrow your birthday? Do your parents not know when your birthday is?
I mean, we definitely do not know when Magic's birthday is unless they tell us right now.
I mean, that's true. Watch Magic's gonna be like, no, it was like 5 days ago. It's gonna be like, oh. Whoops.
Then we would know. But for right now, we do not know.
That is true. That is true.
Right now, it's still a question mark. For all we know, the birthday cupcake could be for someone else's birthday.
That would also...
We do not know.
Oh, thank you, Street Parents. To be honest, my IRL parents sometimes can't remember his birthday. Oh! Didn't answer the question, but oh!
Son of a bitch was wearing some kind of gas mask.
Mask up. Should always be masked. Right?
No, sometimes you have to take the mask off to, like, eat. Preferably at home where no one else is there.
Okay, but like, in this case, the guy was around, the kidnapper, and yes, it is tomorrow. And they sometimes forget the year, and add a subtract year. Oof. But yes, happy birthday. I'm making a note of it.
Okay.
The person who did the kidnapping was around other people. So obviously, the kidnapper needed to mask up. Kidnapper wasn't eating.
6 feet distance and keep your mask on when kidnapping someone.
Exactly. You gotta like.
Up someone from 6 feet distance, though.
It's called you lasso them.
You lasso them and then just drag them along.
Wonder Woman style. Social distance kidnapping.
What the hell? Come on, guys, give me something.
You use one of those grabby things. With like the long arms with the two little claws.
You know, like surprise or something?
Surprise! It's your birthday, Santa! Happy birthday! Exactly.
I saw that too.
Oh.
Wait, Magic, will you be upset if we say happy birthday in the Discord tomorrow then?
Oh, I was planning to do that anyway.
Well, I just, Magic said it here. I don't know if Magic wants everyone in the Discord to know, so I feel like they should check.
That's fair. I remember on my birthday when I was hanging out with my one friend, we brought somebody else into the call and we were just all playing games. That was my first time talking to one of the people. And I forget how I brought it up, but like I was like, "Oh yeah, it was my birthday. Like, this is what I'm doing for my birthday." And they're like, "Oh, it's your birthday?" I'm like, all three of us are on a Discord together, and so the person immediately says, "Say happy birthday to Sharky." I'm like, "Gosh dang it!"
I mean, that's how you know that Sharky's a dad.
Apparently. Apparently. Look, I'm only telling your other stream parents and relatives.
And everyone else in the Discord.
It helps that I don't
I
see
mean,
any-
considering that I did not announce when my birthday was, and you do not want your birthday announced in the Discord, I feel like I should ask permission to announce
Look.
other people's birthdays in the Discord, unless they're being, like, open on the internet about it.
I know that one of these days I'm going to slip and say something really flippant obvious about my birthday. I just know that's gonna happen.
Definitely almost have about your birthday.
Because it's so easy to slip and say what both of us are thinking.
Uh-huh.
So, like, I know it's gonna happen at some point, and it's like, if it accidentally comes out, like, I'm not going to, like, get annoyed about it. It happens.
You won't be devastated, I suppose.
And hey, you don't see any of us IRL until one day you may see any of us IRL if, like, conventions exist and we all decide to go to one.
Me too. I didn't see inside the mask.
In the middle of summer, and then we all wish Magic happy birthday in the middle of summer in person.
Technically, this is, they're doing the PAX East stuff right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, usually that's around,
Yeah.
what, like February, March, April-ish?
Is it? I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Because it always overlapped with, like, one end or the other of GDC. It's really annoying. And, like, funnily enough, GDC also got moved to July online this year, so, like...
Oh my gosh.
That mask, it was really scary.
See, that was the thing I would always joke about is if we ever met, like, in real life, I'm just gonna be wearing, like, a shark head the entire time.
I mean, if it's at a convention, yeah, everyone just cosplay characters that might conceivably wear a mask.
No, I'm just gonna be in, like, a t-shirt and like, shorts or whatever and just have a shark head.
Yeah, the character you're cosplaying is yourself. Obviously.
shark head need a little professor hat then?
Yeah. You'll have to get a little professor hat.
And like get little glasses to stick on his face. Oh my gosh. Shark bait. Ooh ah ah.
Oh, so
Actual glasses on top of the shark head.
Well, not my glasses. Like just glasses.
all of our abductions were
Yeah,
the same.
no, I'm saying your glasses.
Well, no, because my glasses don't match the glasses in that. I have rectangular glasses. Those are circular glasses. So if I put on my glasses, it's not a 1-to-1 match.
Fine.
So I would need to get, like, circular glasses. Oh, you can tweet that shorts.
Best jacket.
Shorts and a shark head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds like Sharky.
No, I wouldn't wear a vest or a jacket.
Sounds like Professor Sharky, rather.
I would never, like, I do my best to never wear jackets, and I don't think I've ever actually worn a vest in my life.
We were taken from home at midnight.
So, like, and shorts, that
The person
sounds
claiming to be
so
Zero had a
interesting.
mask on. There was white smoke, and then each of us passed out. We woke up to find ourselves on D-Deck, in a room with a 3-level bunk bed.
Does that mean I need to make a Professor Sharky cosplay one day?
Yes.
Even though...
Were you not planning to?
No, I wasn't planning to. I was planning
Now
to...
you are.
I was planning to just go grab a random shark head from, like, costume store
You gotta
number...
cosplay yourself.
Costume store number D, and then, like, just stick it on my head.
You gotta cosplay Professor Sharky. Really commit to the bit, you know?
But again, it's not going to be like a full body suit of a shark. It's just going to be a head, which is going to be the funniest part.
Correct.
I mean, technically, yes, I would have to take the mask off in order to, like, eat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean... What do you mean?
How about you, Seven? Did the same happen to you?
Oh, me? Yeah, well, mine was just like the rest of yours.
That doesn't sound sketchy at all.
Okay, that's good enough for now.
We could all cosplay Professor Sharky. Gosh dang it, Magic.
And, like, technically I still owe everyone a Sue cosplay.
You do.
So, I have a question. Snake and Clover, you were both kidnapped from the same room, and you woke up together. So, what's the deal with the two of you anyway?
You can't just ask somebody that.
Can't you?
Nope.
We're
I
siblings.
think he just did.
Oh, okay.
Siblings?
Yes. Snake is my older brother, obviously. That means I'm his little sister.
Is that what older brother means? I didn't know.
That really so hard to understand?
I think he was more shocked of, like... What? Oh, no, what you can't do is type 2 when it should be 2. Why? Why not? Why not?
You can't tell Sharky what to do. He's subject to reverse psychology. He's prone to reverse psychology.
You can't tell Sharky what to do. Because he's just gonna be stupid anyway.
No, you're going to be stupid specifically because someone told you.
No, that's not 100% true. Look, in my real job, like... Any number less than 20 is the word typed out. Now that's dumb. No offense to your elementary school. If I want to type the number 1, I'll type the number 1. I'm not going to type out O-N-E. That just takes...
Depends on the context.
Yeah, it very much depends on the context. If I was writing, like, a professional paper, yeah.
But, no, you know what's stupid is French. Because 21, there's just like 20 and 1. And I believe 81 is like 4 20s and 1.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's like, French, why?
Because
Why
you,
have you done that?
Because you add 4 20s and a 1 together and it makes 81.
To get to like 93, you say
4 20s, 10, and
Four-
3?
no, 4 20s, 13.
4 20s, 13. Amazing. Is 100 5 20s or just 100 100?
100 is 100.
I mean, that's how counting in German works. Once you get to 20, it's 1 and 22 and 23 and 20.
She is correct.
No,
of
but-
course.
For some reason, French,
Are you,
French has
surprised?
20. They
Well,
have 22.
yeah, but
They do not have 21. They have 20 and 1.
Wait. They have specific. They have like a 22.
Well, it's 22. The same way we would in English, right?
Mm-hmm.
20 is 20. 2 is 2. So 22 is 22. But for some reason, 21 is 20 and 1. They put the and in
Why?
there. And
There are
Why?
other people here with
Interesting.
connections to one another. Those two, for instance.
Oh, you mean between
French
Johnny
language
and me?
and Freud, my greatest enemy.
I mean, Freud is a lot of people's enemies.
Ah, yes. You did say you were childhood friends, didn't you?
What'd you say?
I just said, mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, I don't know many people who wouldn't just be like, oh, if I met Freud, he's at least getting one punch in the face.
Deck him like Dekonami.
Wait, you went to school together?
Yeah?
What's so wrong with that?
Well, yeah.
Hey, you think maybe we could figure out who Zero is this way?
By punching people? I mean, maybe.
yeah, you're right.
Okay, they agree we should punch somebody.
You connect the dots between.
I
the
always
victims
agree
and
that
it
we
leads
should
you
punch
to birth.
somebody.
Textbook stuff.
Okay, out of these 8, since one of them went poof or boom last time, which one would you punch?
Do I have to pick only one?
Yes.
Oh. It's hard.
You can punch them any number of times, but you can only pick one of them. Who would you punch?
Actually, spoilers, no comments.
I'm wondering which spoilers.
I can't tell you or else I'd be spoiling.
You can message it.
Junpei. June. Does any of this ring a bell?
Ring a bell.
Ring a bell?
Why is everyone saying ring a bell? Are we ringing a bell here?
Ding.
Well, perhaps you went to school with the son of a multimillionaire.
Lady, we went to public school.
A millionaire?
Sharky. You didn't go to public school.
No, I didn't go to public school. My elementary school, I think, was basically free because my parents were members of the church.
And, like, depending on the area, like, technically, you know, millionaires don't have to send their kids to private school.
Yes.
If they're in a fancy enough area, the schools are good, even the public ones.
True.
So, like, it really varies.
Son?
I remember hearing some classmates of mine were like
Well, someone
super
bought this
rich or
book
something.
and set up all of this. Whoever Zero is, they must be incredibly rich.
Well, we can't be sure of that. To me, this seems as though it's the work of an organization, not an individual. Most likely, Zero is simply the representative of a larger group.
And who is this larger group? The Illuminati?
Yes.
What sort of organization?
The Illuminati?
It could be a number of things. An army, perhaps, or a research group.
Or a cult.
Of personality?
Hmm?
Perhaps this is all some sort of psychological experiment.
The Twilight Zone?
If it is, then it's a pretty fucked up
Please
experiment.
sing the Twilight song thing. Twilight Zone thing.
No, that's not the Twilight Zone. No, yeah, it is. That's all I remember.
Ooh, cult time, baby!
I mean, come on! A guy's dead!
Man, remembering later games, this series gets weird fast.
Hmm?
This series
I
gets
don't know
weird
who the hell this Zero
fast.
asshole is, but I know for sure he's gotta be pretty fucked up in the head to do
Time,
all
baby! How do we make it even weirder than it already is?
What?
How do we make it even weirder than it already is?
Generally, you need consent from participants for psych experiments. At least if you want to publish the data. See, that's
No
what...
publishing. It's a psych experiment done by a cult.
Like, that's where you're assuming. You're assuming they want to publish the data.
They're just gonna publish it on the black market. It's fine.
If this was all one guy, then he's got some serious issues.
Wow. You
I
spent
thought
a
we
lot
were
of time
finished with that
talking.
topic.
But then what should we do?
Die?
Talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking! Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You're really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
And we already wasted one person out of the 9 people. Guess we just gotta get through 9 doors. Roll credits.
You're right.
Sorry, I'm making bad jokes. I'm sorry.
Very well then. There's only one way
Sorry,
for us
at this
to
point
proceed.
it's 7.5 hours, 8 people, 9 doors.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Acceptable jokes for now.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
I'm glad we have our child's permission to do these jokes. For now.
And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
But
But what?
who's going to go in which door?
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door.
I don't remember the route I originally did. So I'm just gonna pick.
Me neither.
All 8 of us can't go in the
We
same
seem
door.
to have done the same thing. I just don't
did.
remember. I just don't remember.
Then it would seem
So it's
we would
probably
have to
whichever
split
one we're
up.
more inclined to pick.
Probably.
Wait. I'm telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Come on now, don't be selfish.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
Well, then you will die.
And we were doing so well.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
Oh, Santa. Not
Oh
you
no,
too.
this one is auto. We don't get to choose here. I'm just gonna verify. Nope, wrong button. Nope, wrong button. Oh, we do get to choose here, okay.
Hey man, I just bought these shoes. If you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over them, you got another thing coming.
Oh man, these brand new shoes! I don't want to get blood on them.
What the hell, man?
Are you putting your shoes before human lives? Yeah, I am.
Yes.
Weren't you the one who kept
Yes,
saying
have you
we
met
should get
humans?
going?
Yeah.
Yeah. So? Doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
Oh, God.
Ace is so done with everyone here.
Wouldn't you be?
Fine.
I
I'll
mean-
go into door 5.
Yeah, I would be exasperated by all of them.
I can't go in there alone, though. Anyone else willing to come with me?
I'll go.
What?
Don't worry. You'll be fine. We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
How do you know that?
Because I do.
That's not an answer.
Yes, it is.
If you're going,
The older
I'm
brother,
going
blah,
too.
blah, blah.
I'm going into door 5.
What am I going to do with you?
Stab someone?
There's nothing you have to do. If I join you, the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital root will be 5.
That is true.
7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 14. The digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is
I
5.
get so tired of this game explaining the digital root every time. No.
It, I think, gets better later.
Oh, it works perfectly.
As they stop beating you over the head
The
with
4
it.
of us can go into door 5.
Okay, but I don't want to be beaten.
Wait.
Already.
What about
So
the other
tired
4?
already.
What's their digital root going to be?
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. Our bracelet numbers are 8, 3, 6, and 5.
4. Right?
Hmm?
That's 11 plus 11, that's 22, so that's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
8, 3, 6, 5. What would our digital root be? 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 is 22. So, the digital root of 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4.
It's 4.
Hey, have you guys learned how to math yet? If not, here's how to math.
Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4.
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out well.
So the team assignments will be like this.
Worked
7
out
Snake,
well, they
Clover,
say, as
and
though it
Ace.
wasn't
They would go through
entirely
door 5.
intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door 4. Are these really the teams I want? Beyond door 5.
No, fuck, I don't want.
Remains of the 9th man. I never really seen that
I
thing
do
again,
math in
but
my games that don't.
Something's telling me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse, even just a little closer.
I play RPGs, so like it's 90% math.
Of course, if I went through door 5, I
You
would
I
also
say
find
things like
Lotus and
Fire
Santa.
Emblem and then go, alright, what's the most optimal setting of like where to place each character so that they do the maximum amount of damage without
I
dying.
could bring June with me through door 5, but that means she'd have to see.
I also sit here and play my fucking gotcha game and be like, alright, if the chances are this high to get this card, blah blah blah.
Should I stay silent and go through door 4? Or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
All right, then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go? I'm going through door 5.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
4 or 5.
Aiming for that original one ending that we accidentally got, or what?
I don't remember how, so if we got that ending, I will be surprised. And I'm not looking it up.
I'm also not looking it up, I'm just...
What is your gut saying we should go to? And obviously, Magic, you can chime in if you want.
I'm gonna let Magic...
Oh,
if Magic wants to.
Oh, you wanna see if Magic wants to answer 4 or 5? 5 is a dead body. 4 is just the other one.
4 is question marks.
4 is question marks.
We don't know that there's not a dead body on that side.
That is true.
Fuck the pigeon. I'll do even Magic.
Yeah, it's literally just, I do appreciate the mystery. But the other one, all we know is there's a dead body in the hallway. We don't know. Question marks
it is.
So I guess we're going down 4.
Woo!
I'll go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June. There's nothing to worry about. I just need to stay by her side. This should be fine. It's no problem this way. I should see the other 4 off.
Why are you, like, hyperventilating, dude?
Looks like Ace and the others are going.
Magic thinky powers. Go!
Now then, goodbye.
Be careful.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
So horrible.
What are you doing? We need to hurry.
So, that's not fair. Don't make me think. The blind one in the group. What is everyone doing? We're not moving fast enough.
Snake, your shoes.
It's fine. Hurry!
It's not like they're brand new or anything. Looks at Santa.
Can't look at Santa.
Looks at Santa anyway.
Turns towards Santa.
Or
Turns towards
standing in
Santa, but
line
can't
with
actually
everyone
look
else.
at him.
I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
Sorry, Snake.
Let's go.
Hey! How is it over there? Did you find anything? Please say something, will you?
Something's beeping.
It's just like before.
This
Probably the sound of
went
the
through the
detonator
whole
in
morning on
places.
this.
Do you think they're okay?
Hey, there it is! That's gotta be that dead thing! Come on! get
Dead
over
thing,
here.
yeah.
We gotta authenticate!
The beeping stopped.
Phew. Looks like it stopped.
It stopped. Hey, it stopped!
Hey, guys! Are you doing alright over there?
Yep, we're fine. Oh, hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different.
Is it? What color is the dead? What color do we think a dead is?
Gray.
You know how the red was red? Well, the dead is blue.
Dun, 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 brah.
Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same too.
Awesome!
Wouldn't even
Thanks.
say that
That
the
helps a
red
lot.
looks red. Just look kind of wooden.
Yes, but the colors on it are red. Basically, the, like, few plating on it.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not really that red of a red either.
No.
Like
You
a
be
dusty
careful out
pink.
there.
Roger that.
Roger, roger.
Now it's our turn.
Why didn't we
I'll
go
go
at the
first.
same time?
Because they didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Do
Okay.
they ever?
We ready?
Nope.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go.
All right. Let's go. Run! Oh, damn.
Ooh, skulls.
It's counting down.
Skulls.
It's a. I mean, I think there's a whole psych
We
neuro
can't go
experiment
back.
thing. They have people say what a color word is, but all words are innate. Yes, I have seen
We
that.
need to hurry and find the device.
Where like the color of the word will be like blue, but it says yellow and
Hey,
stuff like that.
Where the hell is the dead?
Yeah.
How would I
And
know?
you want to say the word, you don't want to say the color.
Don't give me that crap. Start looking.
Or the opposite, I forget which.
I already am.
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no! How many rooms do you think there are?
Ah, fuck!
That many rooms.
We don't have time to count.
But counting is fun.
We just need to open them
1, 2, 3.
Boom!
all. It won't open.
Shit, this one's no good.
Same
Well,
here.
that makes it easier.
It's probably at the end of the hallway.
It's not moving.
Oh! There it is, at the end of the hallway. Run!
Wow.
Hey, how many more seconds do we have?
You're dead.
I don't know. Just fucking run, dude.
How would I know?
Our time limit is 81 seconds.
I know that, goddammit! I'm
Just
asking you
run!
how many seconds we have
Oh,
left.
how many seconds are left? Are you gonna take
Hurry!
this to get time?
Yes.
It's the dead! Get over here! Come on,
Hey,
everyone!
that's okay,
Yeah, that is more gray than blue.
I mean, it's a very gray blue.
Yeah.
I would more accurately describe them as sort of gold and sort of silver, rather than red and blue. But all right, guys.
Everyone needs to pants.
Looks like it stopped.
No one
There's
here is
another door
athletic, you
at the
know.
end of the hallway.
I don't know, 7 might be.
Let's try this one first.
No, none of them are athletic here. That's why they're all panting. They gotta make a point of that. No one's in shape.
And
Even the
of
one
course
who
it
was
won't
described as looking like a dancer,
open. A
not in
keyhole.
shape.
Oh, look, a keyblade.
What's this mark?
Blue kind
Mail?
of looks like the Russian blue cast to me. See, I agree, but I also don't think that Russian blue cats particularly look blue in the pictures I've seen.
What?
They also look more gray to me.
What?
Hmm?
I'm so confused.
What?
Russian blue cats?
Yeah. Never heard of it? You should
No.
Google it.
Never heard of a Russian blue cat.
No, not exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars. Well, technically, they are the same symbol,
If it's a cat photo, I suppose I should put it in the Satan channel.
but I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbols of the solar system.
Oh, that's right. The sun. Saturn.
I'll pop it in the Satan.
And Earth.
At least that's what I'm assuming.
So this isn't the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars?
It's the same symbol, guys.
Well, they mentioned that.
I know, but I just...
I think so, yes.
I see. Wait, where's
Okay, I
Santa?
pasted it into Satan's Sinning Space, Sharky, so you too can see. I also just think those cats
Yeah,
look
so
gray.
I looked the place over.
Hold on 1 second. They're pretty, especially the long-haired ones. Though I think there's sometimes considered a separate breed called the...
Oh, nah.
But those are gray, they're not blue.
As I said, I feel like they also kind of just make me think that they're gray. But they're called blue.
Those are gray, that's not a blue.
Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Like,
Then that
in
must mean-
certain lights, it's a more blue kind of gray, but they're very, very gray looking. I would not have called them blue in the first place. Every picture where they look blue is like a lighting thing. With blue cats. And the blue
We only have 2 more doors.
cats.
Maybe it's the room number.
Deads.
The door on the left has a B92, and the one on the right says B93. All right, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, it opened.
Why does this puzzle, like, stick out
Yeah.
in my mind?
It did. I didn't expect that.
Technically, it's the second
It
one.
was so easy.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. Can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet. Well, now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here.
I don't
Let's
remember
find
the answer, but...
Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one.
All right.
Okay.
Answer, but I'm sure I will remember it as a go. Oh, this place. Okay, I kind of remember the answer.
I don't. But
I mean, I did play this more recently than you.
Yes.
And I also just puzzles.
Yeah, you puzzle more than me.
I like puzzles.
It's a box. There are matches. But I can't...
Set the
Oh,
boat
yeah,
on
how's your
fire.
fever?
Hey, look, you
feeling
got
better
out.
now?
Yes. I'm fine.
Let me see your forehead.
Oh,
Guess it really has gone down.
are you worried about me?
No. Should probably say yes because Junpei is...
Yeah, I guess I am.
I don't think I've ever heard somebody giggle like that in real life. I don't think I know anybody who would giggle like that in real life. Just a...
Giggle.
What?
Like a painful giggle. Like painful
By
to
the way,
hear.
Hmm?
So is Jumpy.
I mean, yeah, Strumpy...
Maybe I should choose her to be the one to punch because her says Jumpy.
Jumpy...
How did you end up here?
Didn't we literally go over the fact that I was kidnapped?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled some white smoke and passed out. When you woke up, you were on D-deck.
Yeah, we literally just went over this.
Huh?
Damn straight.
Language Jumpy!
But is that really the truth?
Do you think I'm a liar?
What?
Jumpy, are you hiding something from me?
My name is...
Issues already.
Hmm?
Trust issues already.
Are you hiding something from me? My name isn't actually Jumpy.
No, why would I?
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious.
Trust issues already from the one that we supposedly knew as a child.
I mean,
Yeah, that's why she's
why would
suspicious.
2 childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
Because they both got kidnapped for some reason?
Hey, I could ask you the same thing. Are you hiding something?
The answer is probably. Just like everybody else on this boat.
What would I hide?
Well, I don't know. Anything.
She's full of
I mean,
secrets
you're
in her
hiding
little
it.
hair
How
bun.
would I know?
What did you say?
I said she's full of secrets in her little hair bun thing. I mean, is it a hair bun? Is it a hair clip? I can't even tell. It's like a little flower. It's like the Amnesia MC. With the little rose bun on the side of her head.
Uh-huh.
You mean like the number of men I've dated?
What? What does that have to do with anything?
What? Alright.
What does that have to do with the fact of we were both kidnapped and thrown into a murder boat?
She's just got a really insane ex.
That's possible. Maybe
She mentioned Junpei once in a conversation, and her really awful ex decided to throw her and every man she's ever mentioned onto this boat, and maybe also some women. Maybe she's also been like into Lotus at some point.
And Clover.
Yep. Yeah, Clover and Snake, both those siblings at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
She can be bi.
That wasn't what the oh my goshing.
I said into.
Uh,
Multiple crushes at a time, I think. My understanding is people can.
see, I was gonna say maybe that ex is Junpei.
So back to hey Junpei, are you hiding something?
Do you want to know? Don't worry. Only 18.
Then why were there only 9 people on this boat? I mean, what?
Yeah.
Times 0.
Well, aren't you funny? Making us do math in this puzzle game.
I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I guess I just haven't.
why did
noticed
you
the
say
right one.
18 times 0? Were you specifically going for a multiple of 9 for the joke?
Yes. See, if you want to make a joke off of the title, say 27 times 0.
Yeah, I see.
Boo. That joke was not acceptable, I guess.
I'm glad I don't have Magic's approval.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Jumpy.
Then why are you questioning me?
When I woke up, I was on D deck.
Well, you do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school.
I
All
wonder.
world.
It's a small world after all.
Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit.
I don't even... I'm blanking on some of the plot points in this now.
I've forgotten a lot of them, and there are others I still remember.
I mean, the big ones I remember.
Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
Yeah, I do. So?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
Who did you piss off?
You got any ideas who it
A
might
lot
be?
of people.
Okay, I'm not talking about you.
No, nothing.
No, I mean, she pissed off a lot of people with that.
Oh.
Well, if it had something to do with
An
school...
awkward, fake-sounding
one of our
giggle. Yeah, she
teachers,
pissed off a
or
lot of
maybe the
people.
principal?
Or the janitor, or the lunch lady.
No, I can barely remember any of them.
Yeah, I know.
That's exactly why. They're like, don't you dare look down on service workers. elementary school classmate. You'll never remember.
Ain't that the truth? It's like the drawers are empty too. Go.
Should I just let you bumble around? Or should
Yeah.
I give you the hints that I remember?
Oh, of course make me bumble arounds.
Alright, have fun. Oh, you're not gonna read it?
It's just a shower head, there's nothing special. The wall's covered with square tiles. They've all got geometric shapes. Get time for more math. A soap holder. It holds soap.
It holds no soap currently, actually.
Let's check the toilet. Well?
Are you gonna really make me be her?
Yes.
She doesn't cuss enough.
Too bad.
She has weird, awkward, fake-sounding giggles.
Too bad.
There's nothing here. The tank's empty, too. There isn't even any water in it. What? A collection of full and partially depleted rolls of toilet paper. Someone was well prepared.
Hi, Mick.
Hi, Mick. There's nothing too suspicious about it. How you doing, Mick?
Shower curtains, huh?
Closing it.
Wait, what? I'm just torturing Satan, don't worry. Now I can see the full expanse of the shower curtain in all its waterproof glory. There's nothing.
Suspicious. It's just a normal shower curtain.
A narrow shower. And I'm standing in it with June.
Don't make this weird, dude. ...
This is awkward. Time to open the curtain. Yeah, why don't we go back to the living room?
I read it.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Too bad. Let's go back.
But we're doing okay. Ooh, art.
Kind of a weird looking picture.
I'm happy it's the weekend at least.
It's the weekend.
I have to sadly go in next week, but whatever.
It's good otherwise.
That's good.
Do you think it's an abstract painting art? Like a demon with an elephant-like nose. What? Sucking on a human being's brain. What?
Where the
Hell.
did that come from? What's her brain made of?
That's what's in her brain.
What's in her brain?
Her brain is just...
Can't say I'd mind finding out a little more about what goes on in there. Yeah, it looks like there's a room on the right side. Looks like there's a room on the right side of the picture. What?
The bottle with water in it. This is the bedroom. They probably have it here because your throat always feels dry when you wake up, you know?
I hate when that happens. My throat's dry, but I think that's because I'm a little nervous right now.
Well, we did run a lot, so we're kind of sweaty. that's not the thing to be like anxious about. Maybe the being, in a serial killer's trap thing should have you more worried.
Probably.
Hey, Jumpy, did you want to take a shower together? Help me.
Whoa!
Just kidding.
Oh, too late to take it back. My brain's already working. Oh my gosh. This sure isn't helping.
I was saying about wanting to also Junpei, but me wanting to punch the MC is generally always in fun.
This isn't a painting. Is it a map?
It looks like a map of the ship's interior.
Oh, this is a great find. I think it would be really useful. Let's take it with us. It is now possible to use the map screen. Map screen. The map screen can only be viewed during the story sections. While on the map screen, you can examine a map of the ship's floor plan, which you will acquire over the course of the story. Pressing left stick and A will allow you to see a bird's eye view for that room.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Maybe the whole Titanic thing they were talking about last time.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Is everyone in this game stupid?
Hmm?
Do you remember what Zero said?
I think everyone in this game is stupid. It is still very hard to understand, Zero.
Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other?
I'm not used to there being voice lines in this game. Yeah, the voice lines were added in the ports. So if you played the DS version, no voices.
That's a good point.
Which I haven't actually played the DS version.
I think I played this, but like in Japanese. So like the voices are different, obviously, in that case.
Yes. Yeah, I played.
Wait, is there a Japanese option, or am I just like full of shit?
No, I think there's not. I don't think so.
Maybe I'm just full of shit.
See, the one thing I like about the port version over the DS version is the map, the flowchart, because that is very handy after you beat the game for the first time. Instead of having to play through the entire thing all over again.
Yeah.
You get the skip button at least, but still, it saves a lot of time.
I mean, it's the difference between like when we have other visual novel games, right, that we play on here.
Yeah.
Between making a save file at the branch point and skipping all the way back to the branch point.
Yeah.
I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason. Do you think this boat is...
Well, I don't think it's the actual Titanic. Because that would be pretty impressive.
a replica of the Titanic?
A replica?
Yeah, you know, like a copy of the actual boat.
Who on earth would make something like that?
I don't know. A cult?
Die Hard fans.
A cult?
A cult.
Fans,
A cult of Die Hard
crazy
fans.
Titanic fans.
No way. Do you even know how much money that would take?
A cult like a
Do you know how much money Die Hard fans have?
No idea. But all they've got to do is break even, you know?
Break even?
Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship.
Climb aboard a piece
They're
of history,
clearly not
sail around the
using
world,
it
and
as a
resurrect
cruise
the
ship. They're
Titanic.
using it as a torture device.
Hell, with marketing like that, they'd probably have more customers than they know what to do with.
Do you really think people would want to ride on a ship with such an ominous past?
Yes. Have you met people?
It's the site of the worst accident in history.
I'm still just utterly baffled that the what's it called? What's that one jail?
There's a lot of jail.
I'm suddenly blanking on the name.
Alcatraz?
Yes. That's like a fucking tourist.
Oh yeah, it is.
There's all the like fucking tourist shit.
Yeah, it's a
for
tourist
it.
trap. Most jails now, most of like the big name
I know,
jails
but, like,
are just
that-
tourist traps.
That kind of thing is just like, but horrors occurred here, and why? Do you
Something
want?
something spooky, something ghosts.
Okay, but like, I feel like if it's actually historical things that way, it's like really disrespectful
Mm-hmm.
to be then
Well,
selling
1,500
like
people died.
stuffed
I'd be surprised
animals
if you
in
get cursed just
jail
for going.
outfits. What the fuck is wrong with people?
A lot.
What's it like the fucking jumpsuit thing? The striped jumpsuit, but
Mm.
like as a baby thing.
Oh my gosh.
Why? Why? You want to put your baby in jail? What the fuck?
I mean,
What the fuck is wrong with everyone?
some people
I don't
might.
understand.
Some people might want to put their baby in jail.
Those people should not have babies.
I mean, you're right, but
A curse, huh?
Jumpy, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff?
I also just generally hate tourist shit. So.
have you met me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want to go to the same tourist shit. Just like I don't want to go to tourist shit. Unlike when your roommate visited,
Oh my god.
or your ex-roommate, and he wanted to go to tourist shit. Which, like, if it's for a friend who's visiting who really wants to go to shit, I'm like, alright. But I'm not going for me. And that's why it was like when you visited together, it's like, you two want different things.
Yeah.
You wanted to, like, hang out at my apartment and play video games together, and that's perfectly fine. He wanted to go out and do tourist shit. Those things are not compatible.
See, like, I don't mind going and seeing things. It just depends on the seeing things. Like,
I partially mean in how, like, crowded and stuff they are.
oh my god.
Right, like, you don't want to go to a super crowded place.
No, I don't. But it's also some of the stuff that we went to go see. I'm like, oh boy, it's a building. Oh boy, it's nature.
I like travel, but I am a very...
I'm always down to just stay in and play games, right? Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. I like to travel, but I don't like to do any of the tourist shit. I just want to, like, go to different neighborhoods in different cities and stuff and see what life is like in those places and, like, what the local everyday culture is more like, rather than seeing whatever they're famous for.
see, I'm like, I went on that trip for one thing specifically.
Yeah, Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
Symphony.
yeah.
Distant World. I had tickets to go see the Final Fantasy VII Remake Symphony, and then it got canceled because of COVID.
So like, if we would have stayed in and played games, that would have been great. That would have been probably a lot of fun, honestly.
You would have had more fun, I think.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
Going out to, like, whatever things you all went to. Like that one museum.
Oh my gosh, that museum was so boring, in my opinion.
No.
I mean,
I've still never gone to that one. precisely because it's not really of interest to me.
Like, there are some people it's really interesting to, and that's fine. For me,
More power to them.
I personally don't care. um, but I mean, I also had the problem of I was really out of it that entire trip. That was, I think, a week after I moved out for the first time, and it was. Yeah.
And yeah, magic. I like occasional museums. It's just that one in particular. It's like it's very specific.
It has
And
a very specific purpose. It's for very specific types of people. It's not like it's not an art museum or a general museum.
Yeah, it's not like a general history kind of museum. It's not like an art museum kind of thing. It's like a history museum for a very specific thing.
Yeah, and personally, I don't give a flying crap about, no offense to the people who enjoy that stuff, that type of thing.
I mean, it's sort of like, if it's not your niche interest, it's not your niche interest.
Yeah.
You have other niche interests.
Like,
I think there's like a fucking, in Japan, there's like a Ghibli museum or something. Not everyone's gonna be into that. I think it sounds really cool.
That wouldn't surprise me. And before
People have different interests.
Like, and I would totally be
My
like.
point is just that you traveled with the wrong person.
Oh, I know. I traveled with the wrong people. There's technically more than one.
Well, for the most part, it was the one person.
Yeah.
Because he was your new roommate, sort of friend. I don't know. Would you call him a friend? I think you call him a friend. Would I assume so, because you moved in with him.
I'm not going to. I will answer that personally. Over Messenger.
Okay.
But no, it was like if I went alone, it would have been a vastly different trip. I probably would have been out of it just as much, because the situation was the situation because of family.
Yeah, I mean, I think like various things came up that made you even more out of it, which would not have come up otherwise. And like, if it had been just you visiting, I could have helped accommodate a lot better.
I mean, I think it was like, what, the first night my dad called and just started screaming at me?
Yeah, something like that. They wanted you to transfer money to them or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Or like give you money or give them money, but like you couldn't go physically give them money because obviously you were visiting.
And like.
And then you had to like try to teach him over text or something how to set up like the bank transfer thing.
Yeah, and like I had to tell him like use this, and he started screaming at me because he thought it was going to steal his money, and I'm like, no, the bank set this up so that we can do this. Like, it's not going to.
Those banks are going to steal my money.
Like, I know that put me out for a good like day and a half, honestly.
Yeah, and I mean it makes sense. But I mean there was the other thing that you were just like.
I can't even remember.
Also
I can't even remember the other thing.
The friend's brother's apartment.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I know that one also affected you.
Yes.
And like that was one of the things of like, well, if you weren't with that group, like if you weren't visiting as part of that group, that would not have been one of the experiences in the first place.
Yes.
And like would have been entirely avoided.
Yes. That some of that trip was very nice. Some of that trip was just
The symphony was great.
I get the Chocobo song stuck in my head all the time.
P-H-O-C-O-B-O.
One of these days, I need to link it in the Discord and just be like the people. Just listen to it. Just listen to it. Don't judge. Just listen.
You should do it. You should post it. In fact, you should do it right after this stream.
Man, because that's like an 8-minute song, and it starts being like.
You just say like, please, everyone, sit and enjoy the delightful Chocobo medley.
And it's specifically the 2012 medley, even though they've never made any other ones.
Have they performed other ones live in other places? Performances
of medleys?
I want to say they also did a different medley when I saw A New World.
But I think A New World is considered a different thing.
Yeah, but I mean to differentiate.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about specifically like Distant Worlds.
Yeah, but I mean like in terms of them naming it to differentiate.
I mean, probably.
And they probably expected to do more medleys.
Oh, probably.
They just didn't get around to it, or they didn't like they might have written other medleys, but just not performed them. Right?
Yeah, they probably have a backlog of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, because they've made a lot of like arrangements and compositions and stuff that just haven't made it in. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's other ones that they just haven't actually gotten around to performing or something because it didn't fit.
I need to go again at some point. Anyway,
you play. I have to go feed cats.
Well, no. Do we believe in curses and stuff?
Do you?
I mean, my answer is no. There are a lot of... Well, actually, that's a complicated answer.
I feel like my answer is not necessarily, but if someone was able to see curses and told me I had one on me, I wouldn't be surprised.
Of course you wouldn't be surprised.
And you know my luck. I would not be surprised.
I'm gonna say no.
Sorry, but I can't really say I believe in that kind of stuff. What about you? No, I guess that's kind of a dumb question.
Yes, I do believe in curses. In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic.
What?
A curse sank the Titanic. The curse of the Egyptian mummy. Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid.
Oh, June.
And they say that the mummy had a history. Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
That's right.
That's stupid. I don't buy it.
It's true.
Oh, June.
How can you be so sure?
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. It was really mysterious, totally unbelievable.
What is so unbelievable about it?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
I mean, maybe we just don't open coffins and take things from graves, curse or not. But I just love how it's like, there's something really unbelievable about this mummy. Oh yeah, what's that? She was really pretty.
Pretty?
Yes?
But she was a mummy.
That's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax? Yeah? The fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right? And
Yeah, she was like the hottest mummy you've ever seen.
Yes, saponification, but that's not what it was.
Magic, is that a real word and a real thing? Please inform me if that's actually a real word or thing.
huh?
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
Then what was it?
They say that she was frozen.
What? Frozen?
That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
That's crazy.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I didn't know?
Yep. Maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be true.
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Well, yeah, ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist?
Oh, interesting. Okay, I don't know if the people turning to wax after death is a thing, but like, yes, saponification is a thing. In chem terms, it refers to how fat/lipids turn into soap. How do fat/lipids turn into soap? How do?
No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it?
It's a light blue blanket with some designs on it. Someone's made the bed, or at least never unmade it. The only bed sheets under the blanket. There's only bed sheets, nothing exciting. Wooden cupboard. There are cups inside, surprising no one. No, does that really exist? No! Things obey the laws of thermodynamics! Ooh, a dresser key. Magic, don't expect things to obey the laws of thermodynamics. This is the mirror for the dresser. And now she's playing with her hair. Does she even realize she's doing that? Hey, we don't have time for that. Come on, it's not like there's anyone here you need to impress. Yes, there is. Who? Dot. What? Why are you all quiet all of a sudden? Ugh, forget it, Jumpy. Chair that goes with the dresser. There's nothing particularly interesting about it. Wait. It's a dresser. There's nothing on top. Jumpy, where are you going? This thing's going over to Lotus's room. Why? What do you mean why? I'm gonna go check up on them. Is there something wrong with that? Well, no. Come back soon. Sure thing. Leave the rest to you. Sure. Leave it to me. Alright, off to the other room. Looks like a valuable vase. Empty though. So the bathroom wall, the whole thing is covered in these little square tiles. Oh, dirt. The room doesn't have a shower curtain. Well, there were shower curtains in the bathroom that June was checking out. You're saying this bathroom doesn't have any? Yeah, that's right. There's probably a reason why. Is there anything in the toilet? Guess not. Tank's empty too. This tile with a black and white pattern. Square tile in this frame. It's glued in there quite well. I don't think you can take it out. The room in the back is dark. Aren't there any lights? Huh. There's a light switch, right? Sweet, I could use some light. Shoot, no dice. Think the bulb's burned out? Either that or the electricity in this room was deliberately shut off. Don't really give a crap why it doesn't work. It doesn't work and we can't do about it. It's way too dark in here to see anything. Okay, the fat synthesis soap thing is actually a pretty easy chemical reaction. Fats have esters, 2 oxygens bonded to a carbon. One of the oxygens is double bonded. And when the ester interacts with a base, like an NaOH, the OH group of the base attacks the carbon with the 2 oxygens. Electrons rearrange themselves to give an alcohol molecule and a carboxylate ion. Interesting. Yeah, it worked. Ooh. Chair for the dresser. I get some feeling. I'll sit down. Ah. Sound like an old lady. Why, you little son of a... I'm gonna kick your boot. Candle with candlestick. This might come in handy. Combined with matches. Lit candle. No. But it gets so hot when I hold it. I want to put it down. Let me sit on top of the dresser. It's flat there. At least it won't fall over. Oh yeah, good idea. Hey, it got pretty bright. Now I can look around a bit. Don't think we're gonna need anything. It's a cupboard. There's a freaking cupboard in here. Are you alright? Oh, don't give me that. Come on, a cupboard in a bedroom can only mean there's a safe. Really? Oh, there's nothing in here. Got me all worked up for nothing. Ooh, a curtain. It feels it's pretty waterproof. Shower curtain. Oh, come on. Huh? Hey, what the heck? It just got dark. Maybe the candles got blown out. We should go see. Mirror back. The candlestick covered. Hey, what's this? On top of the candlestick, it looks kind of weird. Oh, you're right. It's all bumpy. It's like it's a key. This is the new Keyblade. Display case. Check it out. These plates and crap look really expensive. Want to take a look? See if the candlestick will do anything. Yes, it opened. All right, pull that crap open.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute?
Hmm?
Here, take this.
A bookmark? What is this for? Do you want me to read a book?
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Then why don't you hold on to it?
You know what I hate most in the world? I got 4 things.
Oh, just like a clover.
Hope, faith, love, and luck.
Hope, faith, love, and luck?
Damn straight.
And you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Not really, but...
You hate hope, you hate love, you hate faith, and you hate luck.
What does a bookmark have to do with any of that?
Well, see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay? And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words. It's like flower language.
I don't think that's true.
Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf language, I guess? Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Leaf words. hope, faith, love, and luck. The meaning of the leaves on a 4-leaf clover.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay?
Does that mean a 3-leaf clover is just hope, faith, and love? Because it's not lucky?
Just touching it gives me the creeps. Take the damn thing, alright? Here.
What do you want to do? Guess I'll take it.
Sure. I'll take it.
Oh, man, I feel a lot better now. That thing was a real pain, you know?
Do you really hate those 4 words that much?
Yeah, well, they can all betray you, you know? Hope, faith, love, even your destiny. Well, that's not my only reason.
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
What, worried about the 4 horsemen?
Nah, come on, man, that's just silly. Maybe back in the Dark Ages that kind of crap scared people. But this is the 21st century, and I'm a 21st century guy. I'm a little insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
'Cause it's a half-ass number. Not the
And
best
back
or the worst.
is Santa
That's
being a
why.
bitch.
He was like, I don't like this bookmark because there's a 4-leaf clover on it.
I just looked at chat and what? What?
Okay, so, when you walked away, they started talking about a mummy that was supposedly cursed on the Titanic, and they said a term called saponification, and I said, wait, Magic, is that real? And that's when Magic went into the, okay, so the fats into, I don't know about the people turning into wax, but, like, it is a thing where fats turn into soap. And I said, well, how does that work?
The easy chemical reaction. Fats have esters, 2 oxygens bonded to a carbon, and one of the oxygens is double bonded. And when that ester interacts with the base, like, I forget how to read that properly, the OH group of the base attacks the carbon with the 2 oxygens. The electrons rearrange themselves to give an alcohol molecule and a carboxylate ion.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So there's alcohol involved?
Apparently.
9 is a way better number.
So
what
can
if
you
it's
get
last place, right?
on soap
It's not some
mummies?
lame-ass middle number.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, so can you get drunk on soap mummies?
Yes, get drunk on those soap mummies.
What are you...
Like, yes, this mummy has turned into soap. I'm gonna drink it now.
You play?
Play?
Gambling?
You mean like gambling?
Yeah, of course. What else would I mean?
The stock market, apparently.
In Baccarat, the best possible hand totals 9. They call it Legrand.
You know, I've only played that game like once and I don't understand it.
So you just need to get it inserted into a Yakuza game so you can suffer for
I
20
think
hours.
I think it is. Let me Google that real quick. It is.
You played it?
Yes. I had to. I did 20,000 chips, but the one it was in is actually easy to get the chips, and so I didn't play it much. I mean, alcohol is a pretty common side product in chemistry. I wouldn't recommend drinking with soap mummies. Pretty much any alcohol that isn't ethanol, generally referred to as alcohol, will
Fuck you up in a bad way? I mean, that's the goal,
But the
right?
lowest, most worthless cards, zeros. They call
I
monkeys.
say this, but I wouldn't, actually. I only drink alcohols that are, like, for drinking. Everyone consume responsibly.
I'm trying to think how that game's played.
Just like the guy in charge of this game, huh? Zero's a monkey.
What? You're totally right. The guy who trapped us in here sure is one hell of a monkey.
That's mean.
I simultaneously like and hate Santa.
You know, if you think about it,
Mostly
the
his
notary game is
fashion.
really
He
a
just
lot
looks
like
punk as
Baccarat.
hell.
Of course, it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk.
Yeah, in this case,
Fuck you up in a bad way is less blacked out and tried to steal a sheep, and more is now permanently blind and or dead. Magic? Did you
drop the
try to
tens
steal a
digit,
sheep
and
at
that's
some
it.
point?
right? That's it. You dropped tens digit. That's how you play. Yeah.
Love the spoopy music here.
Mom, there.
Still, it does have the same idea of your final
Have-
number. needing to
I
be
just
single
want to
digit.
know who tried to steal a sheep while blacked out drunk.
Where
I won't judge.
did this come from like a friend experience, if not a personal
It
one?
also feels like a very specifically like
It is.
Midwestern, like rural kind of
Yeah.
drunk
Yeah.
to try to steal a sheep. Like there are no sheep around me to steal.
There's no sheep around me.
Oh.
But I'm like,
Guess
this
you got a
feels
point.
oddly specific. Magic. Who stole
And
a
in
sheep?
both games, whoever has 9 wins.
The person who makes 9 wins?
Wait, did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said?
From an uncle.
Someone
is
you
hidden,
knew blacked
an
out and
exit
tried to
can be
steal a sheep,
found.
though.
Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Oh boy.
So, if we want to
I
get
do
off
remember
this boat,
my
have
first
to make a
college I
team
went
whose
to
numbers have the
before I
digital root of
transferred to the
9.
one we went to together.
And
That
don't
was in a
let
lot
people
more
on that
rural of
team
an
ever
area,
make it out alive.
and like
Of
my
course.
brother had gone to the
That's why it's
same one
called
all
the
4
notary.
years, whereas I only went for like
What?
1 year there.
Huh?
And he, I think, had
You
gotten
don't know.
really, really into Guild Wars. Because, as he described it, out there are only 2 things to do. Either game or party. There's
Notary
no in
means something
between.
derived from
There's
9
nothing
or
else to
base
do.
9.
So I guess, depending
It's
which
derived
side of
from
that
the
you
Latin
fall on,
prefix nona, which means
if
9.
you're in that kind of area, I suppose it is perfectly okay to get blacked out drunk and try to steal a sheep.
I mean, you'll probably like get arrested though.
I mean, yes.
While we're at it, the prefix for 1 is
But
uni.
that wouldn't be the first time the drunk person gets arrested.
Oh, it won't be the last
You know,
either.
like the unicorn, the horse with
No,
one
it
horn.
won't.
2 is bi, like binary. Binary means
What?
composed
2 is
of
bi?
2 parts.
Yes, 2 is bi.
3 is tri. I'm sure you've heard that one plenty. Like trio, triple, and triangle. You get the idea. After that,
Tricycle.
you have quart, quinty, sext, septum, and so on.
Octo.
And Nona.
Yep.
And of course, the prefix for 8 is octo, like octopus. It's called that because it has 8 legs. Get it?
I see.
Wow, thanks.
I don't know. Junpei might not have known that.
So then Nona means 9.
I mean,
So,
my real
how many of us are
question
trapped on
is,
this ship?
what
That'd be
is
9.
the word for octopus in Japanese? 'Cause I don't think it's 8-based.
You don't know?
Let me double check. I mostly know it from like
And what are
sushi,
the
but
bracelet
that's
numbers
in the
made of?
food sense, and I don't know if there's a different word for it in
Mm.
the technical sense.
They go from 1 to 9.
And our time limit? How many hours did we have?
Zero said 9 hours.
And finally, to get out of this ship,
We need to find the door with a 9 that's hidden somewhere in the ship.
By making a team with the digital root of 9.
and there you have it. The number 9 is everywhere in this game.
Kind of like in Kingdom Hearts, 13 is literally everywhere.
He's got a real theme of 9s for this whole thing. No wonder it's called the Nona.
And there's Organization 13, and then there's the 7 lights. You can't forget 7, that's also.
Yeah, that's also
Around.
everywhere.
Okay, no. The word for octopus is just the same word as for food. It's taco. Which is not written with fate.
I think so too, but there's... Oh, need to collect all 3. We did... Nope, 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 nope.
Room on the right, or whatever the fuck it was. Yep. Hey, what's that?
We found a curtain. That's a pretty obvious people. Somebody's really dedicated. Well, with the hole this big, you gotta wonder if maybe they wanted to get me caught? So you're saying maybe the one getting spied on was into that? Maybe they were into, like, those home invasion fantasies. What?
You know, people have weird kink.
Home invasion? Interesting. I see.
You two are real idiots, you know that?
Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Was there a way for me to be, like, on the other side?
Yes.
Oh, crap.
The other side.
Oh, right here. There's a hole in the curtain. If I look at it from a ways back, it's a single tile. Right from here, I can see what tile it is. Like it's 5th from the top, 3rd from the right. Then that means... Oh, maybe I have to do it in the other room. What?
Oh, I was gonna say, maybe try if it was hung backwards. I mean, I don't remember for her, but...
No, I think it's... I have to do it in the other room.
Oh, yeah. That was also a thing.
Creep me out. Whatever, man. I'm going.
Creeping. Wow, yep, that's Junpei's job.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, this one's loose. And yes, and then there's the 3rd plate. So now I can go back. I'm gonna go check on them. Just tile in the frame, because it's putting the empty tiles. Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot. Poop.
It looks like.
Nope. It looks like an demon with an elephant nose, apparently.
I think you should flip so that the thing, yeah. Because you see how it connects smoothly?
I got it!
Good job.
Yeah!
It's a demon elephant sucking someone's brains out, apparently.
There, picture complete. And there goes the frame.
What's this?
What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. Think there's something inside.
Putting these roles between us on gender, because I gotta say, Santa cusses a lot more.
Oh, there's the key out, right?
What's the
Are they
deal
also
with this
going on the
picture
solar
anyway?
system has 8 or 9 thingies?
It would, because I don't think they use Pluto.
But they use the sun.
But they use the sun.
I think I've seen this picture before.
I mean, I guess Santa. Pluto is family, though.
In a book.
Pluto is family.
There's a British biochemist.
Just
named
watch
Sheldrake.
Sailor Moon.
That's a rather
Pluto's totally
interesting
part of the
theory.
family.
Sheldrake? Hey, look, a biochemist.
Alright, Madge. Time for you to act as the glossary. I guess.
Do you have
No,
a
not really. Not if you don't want to.
Do you have an opinion on this Sheldrake guy?
I saw this picture in his book.
What's this?
Man, that's
interesting
right. On
theory?
Sunday, we'll finally get to go back to Mendel and mitosis and mitochondria bottom.
That is true.
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Oh, right.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening
Literally,
to you talk about it is giving me a
I'm not
headache.
convinced that he's real.
I don't think so. If he is, that would actually be pretty impressive.
Real references in here.
They do.
Not all of them are. Yep. Let's see. Rupert Sheldrake is an English author and researcher in the field of parapsychology who proposed the concept of morphic resonance, which she just mentioned, conjecture which lacks mainstream acceptance and has been characterized as pseudoscience.
Full name
biochemist.
Alfred Rupert Sheldrake. Which
Yes.
I saw Alfred Sheldrake and I'm like, wait, but they call him Rupert. So is a real person.
Has been characterized as pseudoscience, which it dabbles in heavily.
And is still
He was a
alive.
biochemist at Cambridge University from 1963 to 73. And as principal plant physiologist at the International Crops Research Institute for the Semi-Arid Tropics in India until 1978. Yes, he appears to still be alive. He is 79 years old.
He does have a PhD in biochemistry.
It's not a difficult
Yes.
concept to grasp.
So this game is,
Not relying on real...
this game tries to be like a mind fuck for dumb people. So like, oh, we're not sure if you really grasp the concept of the visual root yet, so we're just gonna keep explaining it to you like
In essence,
15
he states
times.
that the shape
But
of
we're gonna
living
throw in
organisms
all of
and their
this
behavioral
parapsychology
Oh, yeah.
so that you feel smart.
Oh,
But
trust...
then we're gonna explain the parapsychology
Transmitted
like
through a
3
field not
times
visible to the eye.
just to make sure you get it.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s?
I feel that's a call out to something and I don't know why.
I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree.
What did you say?
I said parapsychology and stuff.
I read the book, but I can hardly
Not
say
stuff.
I understood it.
Stuff.
I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said.
No, I think you're in very much a position to condemn it, because anyone should.
I just read it. That doesn't mean I agree with it.
It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's
And
no
then making a
scientific
whole
merit to
game
any
off
of it, I'm
bullshit
sure.
theories.
Condemn.
Condemn.
But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book.
You mean a picture of a Mars key? Oh.
Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
Rorschach test time. What do you think it looks like? If I try to visualize it from a certain angle, I guess I can see the elephant thing. But that is not at all possible.
Zebra print. I mean, sure.
Alright, Magic is sane. Unsure about the rest of us, or at least the two of us, but Magic's sane.
My brain is going to, like, video games. It looks like a bird picking, like, up a carcass.
Bird picking up a carcass.
Like, picking up, like, parts of a carcass.
What do you mean? Isn't it just like
You have
abstract
your
or
mouse
something
showing?
like that?
What?
You have your mouse No, you don't, because you're playing. Or
Well-
I want to know like where you're piecing together. Because that sounds kind of like elephant sucking out brains.
Hooray! And you keep saying I should find a therapist. You should find a therapist. You should find a therapist. You should find a therapist.
Just because I think that you're sane, relatively, does not mean that you shouldn't go find a therapist, because the therapist is the one who was supposed to refill your meds.
It's just black and white.
Or at least the
scripts.
prescription.
There's no
for it.
meaning there.
And if
That's
you
it.
had meds, maybe you
What
should
about
be
you,
like
Junpei?
on
Does it
those.
look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
Everyone remember to take your meds if you haven't.
A man's,
Or your vitamins, or whatever else you need to take.
a man's face. Butterfly. Koi. A dog. A small boat floating in a lake. What is that?
I don't know, look it up. Bunyadinka. Oh. The first... all of the results that come up are that it's one of the choices he can make, but it's just a bunch of random Japanese sounds.
Ah.
The fandom site, the fandom wiki says, likely because Junpei is trying to make a joke or avoid embarrassment for not knowing what the painting is of. So it's basically, I have no idea. I do not fucking know.
So that's what we should say, right?
If you want.
Well, out of these choices, what would you pick?
Out of these choices? Out of these choices, none of the above.
Boat? Small boat floating in a lake?
Magic says boat. I'm like,
small boat
the
floating in a
more I
lake?
stare at it, it looks like a really old, like an elf kind of character, you know, with the long, like, pointed chins sticking out, or like a goblin or something, hunched over with like a nightcap thing hanging from the front. In a
That's the front of the
cemetery.
boat, and then there's the oars sticking out.
Nope. You're wrong. This is a dog.
Bark, bark. Like the alien from that series. Basically that as well.
See? Like this.
Oh. It's a pupper.
Now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc.
The can't unsee phenomenon.
Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After a another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same test and the same 2 pictures. The results were startling.
People didn't watch TV.
People can communicate.
10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase.
People talk. Wow.
So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment?
What was the hypothesis for this experiment?
There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it.
I don't want to explain because it's basically going to spoil the entire
But even so,
concept of the
it was
game.
only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field? Or whatever it was that you were talking about
No,
earlier?
there isn't any significance.
A field not visible to the
You
eye.
also avoiding saying Christ?
Yes.
So, if more people know the
Are
answer...
you one of the people who thinks that's not okay? Are you one of the people that my brother was talking about when he said that, oh, you keep saying, oh my god, that's like a swear to some people, and I'm like, okay.
It's not.
He said it, and my parents got on my case immediately for
information
saying,
will
oh my
pass through
god,
the
too
field.
much. Because he kept frustrating me in these kinds of ways.
One of the people.
Huh.
Like,
Psych!
I will be respectful if people are actually
I was
respectful
just
about me
kidding.
swearing in
You
front of
really
them.
shouldn't take me serious.
But if you phrase it as, you keep saying, oh my god, you know, some people consider that a swear. Do you consider a swear? If you don't consider a swear, please back the fuck up. If you do consider it a swear, back your own fucking opinion. Don't hide behind some people.
Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
Right! Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute. I, really thought you were serious.
I mean,
Of
if
course
someone
not.
calls you up and says, oh man, there was
Like I
this
told you
crazy
before,
thing on
I'm
TV
sure it's all
about this
just
picture that looks like a
pseudoscience.
dog, it's
Oh,
gonna be on your
okay.
mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially if that story spreads. Of like, oh, there was this weird abstract
Alright,
painting
enough
that
nonsense.
actually turned out to be a dog. That can just spread by communication,
key.
as in
Let's get
people
out of
talking. And then it's
Word.
on your mind. Oh, abstract pictures that think of it like that are actually supposed to be a dog. Then you see an
field not
abstract
visible
picture,
to the
and
naked
then you
eye.
can see the dog,
Morphogenetic field.
even if it's a different picture.
Let's go to the hallway. Yay, we got out.
Solve the puzzle.
Ba ba da ba 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 ba.
Bum, 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 bum,
Ba
bum,
ba ba
bum,
ba
bum.
ba. Come on, what are you guys standing around here for? Let's get going.
Stumpy, let's go!
All right, let's go.
I hate her. Just so much. Lotus is a character I don't love, but I like her voice better.
Sad.
another
I
hallway.
think we're on the path. We've gotten on the start of the path.
The main path, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're on that. But, I mean,
Come on, open!
it's yet to see exactly, like,
It's
whether
not going
we'll
to open
actually
because you
get to
rattled it.
the
you know.
end. Because there's multiple endings, right? It's like,
There's this many endings.
yes.
There's
And
like
we're only this far.
there's like 6 different endings.
Yeah. And I'm saying you've only gone through so many branches.
1.
Exactly.
Damn it!
Look over here.
Elevators. And the buttons... Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
Alright, here I go.
Oh. So it's a kitchen.
Ah.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious?
A murder hallway. That's what I was expecting. Right? Aren't we all expecting
No, it
just...
occurs to me now that I think I mentioned graduating, but I don't actually know what Nick was studying aside from doing pottery.
The exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You can
'Cause
ask.
we know what magic kind of studies.
You can ask.
Nick, what did you graduate in?
You really
If
think
you're
it'd be
still
that
here.
easy?
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
don't mind
I know.
sharing, of
Still.
course.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
Oh, and music.
Ooh.
Nice.
No good.
Any particular kind? Or instrument or anything?
Anyway, let's take a look.
Hey,
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you.
Vocal!
Ooh. Cool.
I
That's
found this a
cool.
little while ago. It's a map of the...
I say that like I wouldn't have said that
Let me
about
see that.
really any answer.
Yeah.
Because, like, most music is really cool. But that is genuinely
See?
also
Look.
cool.
Yes, yes.
And
hold your
congrats again on the
horses.
graduation.
Yeah.
What did you figure out?
I know it was like a while ago, but
This is
Still.
handy.
see? We came in
Graduating's
here.
hard.
Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
graduating took me an
How
extra
about that?
turn.
She's right. We can't
And
get
I
out
know
through
you
there.
didn't, so.
I was about to say,
I mean, you've mentioned that outright.
graduating took me... How many years was I there? I think it was like 6...
Yay, everybody celebrate Nick!
I think it was like five
And
and a half...
everyone celebrate Magic
5.5 or 6 years and then drop out.
There we go.
Yay for our
You
viewers!
can have it back.
Much cooler than us!
Thanks.
Hey, you graduated.
Yeah,
There's a
and?
card reader on the right side of the door.
That doesn't mean they're not cooler than us!
And that means
Fair,
the key
they are
card
cooler
is
It means I
somewhere here,
graduated so
right?
that I could get a job that pays me money.
That seems the most likely.
Alright, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving.
They
First
are
off,
cooler
I
than
say
us,
we
that is
split up
true.
and look for clues.
Okay.
They are cooler than us. I think so.
Time to escape. No, thank you. Kitchen.
Actually, you remember I mentioned there was like a work fun day thing a couple weeks ago? Who is? Wait, who is what? You're cool. Just FYI.
I'm really not.
We're people. I don't know that I would call us pretty damn cool. I feel like Sharky is not cool as in like, wow, that's so cool. But like cool in a chill kind of way. Like, yeah, he's really chill. In which case, yeah, Shark is pretty damn cool.
I'm really not.
In a chill way. You're pretty chill. See,
Am-
I'm cool with you.
am-
I remember there was one time that someone was trying to say the same thing about me. It was the guy whose brother's apartment I was just talking about earlier, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, you mean like chill with you. Like, oh, you're cool, you're cool. But he was so determined not to actually use the word cool to describe me, and I was just like, alright, I mean, like, not that I think I'm like the hot shit or anything, but you're trying really hard to avoid using the word cool, and that just makes me like you less. Because it's not, like, you're not cooler for not calling your friends cool. I have more respect for people who think that their friends are all really cool, because honestly, otherwise, why are you friends with them?
Look, you are much cooler than I am.
Yeah. I have
A
a
rusty
feeling
knife?
that,
I don't
like,
think we'll
at
be able to-
first glance,
It's
I
cute.
seem cool, and then you
know,
talk to me, and you're like, wow, what a fucking dork
Oh,
ass.
no reason really.
Okay, get me started on Kingdom Hearts,
I was
and
just
like
thinking
I
about
am
futility.
literally that.
But I mean, in the sense that of like chill, like you're chill to be around, you're cool. I'm cool with you. I'm cool with everyone here. I also think that like science and stuff is really cool, and music and stuff is really cool. More than the fields that I'm in, which is probably a problem.
Why were you
But I
thinking
guess
about
the field I'm
futility?
in makes me money at least.
I mean, I have the Konami Code tattoo and a Mega Man Extra Life tattoo.
Oh right, you got that tattoo. I saw that on Twitter. Congrats on that too. Also, happy early birthday to you too.
Just all the happy happies.
Well, it has
Yeah, I
something
think
to do
Mick
with the
said their
Titanic.
birthday's in August.
Mm.
The Titanic?
Yep.
I mean, I just got
Have you ever heard the story?
these like
that the sinking of the
custom,
Titanic
slightly
is
longer lasting
predicted?
temporary tattoos, which I haven't applied yet,
Ooh.
but of like August 9th. Nice.
No.
Well, happy early birthday.
What is it?
Yeah.
And I'll try really hard on August 9th to also remember
In
that.
1892, 14
Is that a
years
stream
before
day?
the
Yay,
Titanic sank.
other people in summer. I feel so much better. I have so many friends who all have December birthdays, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Hi.
Yeah, you.
A novel was
And your
published.
ex-roommate.
Oh, right.
And the mutual friend who actually came up with the Sharky thing. And my lawyer friend. Actually, the friend who came up with the Sharky thing and the lawyer friend have the exact same birthday.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was written
Same
by
day,
an
different
American
years.
novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking.
Ex-roommate. Hopefully it's not a bad story.
I mean, Sharky's ex-roommate is still my friend.
No.
We're not as close as Sharky and I are, but like, still my friend.
It's more, I got a chance.
I say ex-roommate because Sharky moved out.
It's more of a, I got a chance to move in with my best friend, and I'm obviously gonna take that. Because...
I mean, we've been also joking about moving in together for like years. Because I remember that was a thing that you mentioned like before you moved in with him.
Yeah, no, that's been a recurring thing that we've joked about, like, since... basically since me and my ex broke up.
Like, how long ago was that?
That was 2015.
That was... Yeah. Was it 2015?
November of 2015.
Oh, right. Sorry, in my mind, you told us in 2016, like
Yes.
February or so.
Yes.
And so in my mind, it's like 2016.
No. It was November.
But no, you're right. That
no-
it was actually in November, and it was because our other friend was making a joke at you about your girlfriend, and so you were like, "Oh, we broke up." Very casually, just while we were out drinking. You weren't even the one to bring it up. It was just because he made a joke at you, and you're just like, "Oh, we broke up."
Which is hilarious how you're like very casually, and I'm like, I was destroyed inside that entire time? Even then?
I mean, yes, because then later when we actually talked about it, that was another basis of our friendship.
Like...
Because my last ex also dumped me in 2015.
Yeah.
It was just several months before yours.
Yeah. I don't remember the day. All I remember it was like Black Friday or the day after Black Friday.
Yeah, I know you said it was like around Thanksgiving holiday because that's when she was visiting in town from college.
Yep, it was after the actual day of Thanksgiving.
Yeah. But like you did not tell us for months, and I don't blame you because we weren't close at the time.
Yeah, like I didn't really talk to either of you, so there's no reason
It was
like.
more like we were all officers in the one club.
Yeah.
And then because people would just not show up to the meetings, I'd be like, "All right, officers, drinking time. Let's go drink."
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm that then, apparently. And so I'd be like, "All right, well, let's just go get alcohol." And then our other friend made a joke at you about it. And honestly, now that I think about it, I'm like, huh. He never made any jokes about you in between, like, Thanksgiving to, like, January, February the next year? Wow, that's like a decent amount of time considering him. People make jokes at us constantly.
Nah, he didn't make jokes at me that often then.
True. He makes them more often now.
Yes, he makes them more
because
often now.
he's the type that, like, once he kind of knows that you're chill with it, he'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Even if it's like oh my god, are you serious? You're really gonna make a joke about that?
Yeah.
But like, it's very much a comfort level thing.
Yeah, so like he wasn't really doing that, so like it was kind of like he did, and I'm
still
like
brought it up like multiple times. Before then.
But it was kind of like he mentioned is like, okay, do I awkwardly go with it or do I awkwardly make the comment?
Well, at some point you just fucking told us, and we're like, oh, are you okay? All right.
No, I'm not okay. I
It's
was
kind of a
destroyed.
good thing because your ex was so jealous that we would never have been able to become friends. We definitely didn't become friends until afterwards, and you definitely mentioned that, like, if we had talked as much as we do back then, she would have been crazy jealous.
Which is hilarious because my entire Pathfinder group, except for one person, I met in freshman year. And it's half boys, half girls. Half guy.
Yes.
So, and I talked to them a lot freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously it was, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you hanging out with?
Hey, I mean, like you mentioned having a fucking math quiz. And the girl who talked to you after the quiz to ask you how the quiz was. Like, flirting with you. Like, okay, that's...
Because she asked me.
Ace and potentially Arrow, and I still know that's not flirting.
Because she asked me and she didn't ask her.
Ugh.
Of course,
It's like
if that was the
when
only
my friend
similarity,
told
there
me
wouldn't be any reason to mention
that, like, so I was at a friend's birthday party.
Yeah.
And he knew that I was friends with someone else.
Yeah.
And so he told me to invite her, and if she would like, her boyfriend, to the party. Because he knew that I was friends with her and that I liked being around her. And then I was told later that that was wrong of him because he invited her and not the boyfriend he also knew directly. And so it was like inappropriate to ask me to invite her because he should have reached out to the guy, because as a guy you shouldn't invite someone else's girlfriend, apparently. And it was just like, what a fucking mess. is this what allo people are like?
See, but to me,
That
it's
sounds
like,
fucking
if you were
annoying.
closer friends on one side than the other...
It was sort of like he's not friends with either, but he's talked to both. He's met both.
Yeah.
But I was at his party for his birthday, and he knew
Hello's
that I was good like decent friends with the girl.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh, invite her, and you know, you can invite the guy too." Blah blah blah. I was like, "Okay, I mean, you're definitely drunk, but you know, I'm not gonna say no because she is my friend." So like, sure.
Preach.
Like, okay, well, my friend is inviting you to this party. She was like offended or something, and apparently the guy in that relationship has not forgiven the guy who invited her since. And I'm just like, what?
I don't understand that.
Really?
That is...
Really? I do not get it.
That is really not a big thing.
I'm just like, yeah, if I know you better, I'm gonna invite you. I don't care if you're a guy or a girl. Also, that's so heteronormative. Because like, it's also especially like, oh, the guy invited the girl. Like, okay, what if the guy's gay? What's your point?
It shouldn't matter either way.
What if the girl's gay? It's fine. It's all fine. You know what? We're just people inviting other people to a fucking party because it's someone's goddamn birthday.
What if they're both straight and they're just really good friends?
There's that. There's like, if I hold a birthday party, I'm not gonna not invite my guy friends, even if they have girlfriends. I'm just gonna say, yeah, feel free to bring your girlfriend along.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It wasn't, though. The name
Or
of the
I
ship,
guess in my
its
case,
nationality,
more frequently, I
course,
just happen to be
departure
friends with
time,
both of them, and so I'm just like, hey, do you both want to come?
size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause, and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly. It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank.
What?
Parapsychology.
But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
Interesting.
I was really into writing stories about ships that, like, sank and met catastrophe.
Well...
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but...
I mean, I'm just saying in terms of, okay, so you wrote two different books, and in one, there was a problem of not enough lifeboats, and in the other, it hit an iceberg. What is with you and writing stories about boats?
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Hmm?
But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
Okay, so before it gets into more parapsychology, here's the point they're dancing around and not actually talking about. So, William Thomas Stead died on the Titanic. basically due to that, like, not enough lifeboats getting women and children and, like, helping everyone else on, and just died from that. Wait, I love this last part. I'm on Wikipedia right now. Stead had often claimed that he would die from either lynching or drowning. He had published 2 pieces that gained greater significance in light of his fate on the Titanic. On the 22nd of March, 1886, he published an article titled How the Mail Steamer, went down in mid-Atlantic by a survivor, wherein a steamer collides with another ship, resulting in a high loss of life due to an insignificant ratio of lifeboats to passengers. Stead had added, this is exactly what might take place and will take place if liners are sent to sea short of boats. In 1892, Stead published a story titled From the Old World to the New, in which a vessel, the Majestic, rescues survivors of another ship that collided with an iceberg.
What? Automatic writing?
How often
Wait,
did
are
he
you-
ride on boats?
Well, he traveled to Russia at one point, so...
Like, if this is a type of travel you're doing frequently, yeah, you might consider ways in which you might die. Or is that just me?
Are you talking
And
about when someone's
similarly
possessed
morbid
by
people.
a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Oh. What are you smoking?
Say, this is a game that tries to be a mindfuck of, like, profoundry, but to, like, really dumb people as
William
well.
Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic.
Because they really assume that you cannot grasp digital root.
He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes
There they go.
20 years before it happened.
But yes. Yes. I feel like the other games are not like that. It's been a bit. I feel like it's only this
I
one.
haven't played the other ones. I played this one. I did enjoy it, to be clear. But he tries really hard to tell this, like, profound story and stuff. And I mean, I guess in some way I'm like, because I'm around other people, I feel 3 times the need to make fun of it. Because I'm an asshole. Anyway.
No, I feel like this one beats you over the head with the same 3 topics every 5 minutes.
It does. But it tries really hard to make it feel and sound profound, which is why I'm like, it's profundity for stupid people.
I don't remember the other 2 games doing that, but that could be my memory.
No, we'll have to play them.
Well,
yeah.
why don't we talk about this
Whenever
some
we
other time?
finish this. If we ever finish this on stream.
Come on, let's get back to it.
Okay. I haven't played the other games, so maybe once I'm home again, starting like Sunday, then we can, well, obviously finish Arcade Spirits first, and then I can stream the other games that I think I own, and see if I still call it profundity for stupid people.
Well, we should finish this one before we stream the other ones.
Yeah.
Because, like, as much as they are 3 different games,
like,
they are...
Fridays is a variety thing, and we are not consistent, so who knows who our actual
Well, no, but I more say that because, like, if there comes a point in the second game where if you haven't finished this game, you're like, this is stupid, or stupider than you would think. And then the third game is like, if you haven't played the first two, you're like, are they just, how many drugs are they on?
Are you trying to tell me that if you have played the first games, that you feel less like they're on drugs?
You at least know where they're going, at least.
I suppose.
Like, you at least know where the drugs are going, rather than just, like, a...
There are drugs flying around.
Yeah, other than, like, the cavalcade of drugs that you would be on if you played the third game by itself.
But what you're saying is I should, for the sake of being like, what the fuck, skip the second game and go directly to the third.
No!
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're telling
No.
me? I think that's what you're telling me.
No. My favorite part about the third game, though, is you can finish it in 10 minutes.
What?
There is a choice.
Like, actually finish?
You can
or
get...
like, the way we finished Code Realize in one stream.
There is a legit ending. Obviously, it's not the true ending, but it is one of the endings you have to get. Where there's a choice in the very first choice, which is in like the first 2 minutes of the game, where if you choose the right answer, credits.
So what you're telling me is it's like Amnesia, or not Amnesia, it's like Code Realize, where the first choice we just picked the other thing and then the game ended.
Yeah, kind of. But it's not like a bad end.
Well, technically Amnesia labels that one, or not, sorry, I keep saying that. Technically Code Realize labels that as a bad end, but it wasn't actually like a bad ending, it just, you know, didn't have us dating anybody, which is fine. So what you're saying is it's like that.
I don't remember what to do. I can't hear you.
Let me actually pay attention to what the fuck's going on.
So I have a bottle of oil and a rusty knife. And...
Is there a rusty door thing?
Oh right, there was this thing over here. Can I
oil
this? Maybe if I oil it. Come on, you little son of a...
Son of a bitch.
Ha-ha! Got you!
Got you, little bastard. You did, Jumpy! God, I hate you. You're so smart.
Whoop.
Oh, it's cold in here.
I see characters that are
What
supposed
is
to be
this
love
place?
interest girls, and I'm just like...
Are you blind?
Is this what the standard girl is supposed to be like? 'Cause I really...
No way. That's way too cold for me. I'll freeze solid in seconds.
Well, maybe
Sorry,
because you're
but I'm
basically
afraid
wearing
I'll
a
have
bra
to
for a
pass on
shirt.
this one. I'm going to leave the rest
Which
to
I'm
you.
not judging, but, like... Yes, of course you'll be cold
It's
in
really
there.
cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
The best dress
I'm
for
fine.
this room.
Hmm?
She's the best dressed for this room. Santa's in a fucking tank top.
That is true.
My fever's gone now.
But
And straps. Lots and lots of straps.
Random cloth strap, yeah. That's what makes him look so punk. Oh no!
no! Why did it suddenly close? Ah! The knob's frozen.
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and...
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
Get on the floor.
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open.
We're trapped.
Try opening it from that side, please.
I don't think that's gonna help.
Oh,
3 of you
fine.
on this side.
If you say so. Hold on. It's no use. It won't budge.
One of her will not
You've got more people in
outweigh
there.
3
You figure
of
it
you.
out.
Oh,
But that means using intelligence.
Yep.
God damn it.
Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
2 heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, I don't think all your brains put together equal 2.
Let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
You may get like 1.5 on a good day.
Right.
Something, different areas of expertise. I don't think most people are truly, like, stupid. It's just that people are smart at different things. And on the other hand...
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
I thought... Is dry ice carbon dioxide?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh,
Yep.
well, I figured
Magic
we might be
confirms.
able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees.
Like, why do you just know that, June?
Why? Who just... Other than magic, who just knows that? Also,
Like,
who uses the word sublimation point?
the chemist?
Is June a chemist?
So again, why does June just know this off the top of her head?
Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Oh, how do you know that?
Good question.
Despite my looks, I am the the queen of random knowledge.
He's the queen of random knowledge. Good job.
Also, is that the correct sublimation point?
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
Probably.
Probably.
I mean, like, the game references a lot of actual facts and stuff. It just tries
you're
really
so
hard
cold
to
your
be
mouth's going
profound.
numb?
Yeah, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
What? What?
It is kind of weird.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure.
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
So what you're...
We
What...
want to know, like, yes, we're freezing to death here. Let's talk about sublimation. And
See, that is weird.
sublimation
Water's a liquid
as, like, a
at 32
concept.
degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
Because it's
There's
a different
kind of ice
chemical.
that
Next
doesn't
question.
turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Does it even have the same freezing point?
What?
Dry ice. Does it have the same freezing point? Because they're talking about it like it should be the same freezing point.
Well, no, its sublimation is its freezing point.
Yes, but they're talking about regular ice at 32 degrees. But it's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees. which is implying that they think that 32 degrees is also
No, no. What their reference, why they're talking about is still the like.
No. What I'm saying is they're talking about a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees. It's a different chemical. It might have a different freezing or melting point.
You
can put liquor in the freezer and it doesn't freeze because it has a higher or like a lower melt or freezing point.
Its melting point
because
is
they're different
96
chemicals.
degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Oh, this garbage.
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
I really appreciate that you're here for this particular part of.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called
Like, I
Ice
really
9,
appreciate
or is
it.
it
I just want to
water?
know. I just want to
Like I
say,
said,
we
if the
appreciate
ice
you.
is
We
over
appreciate you
96
being here.
degrees, it'll be liquid.
We
If it's
appreciate
under
everyone
that,
being here.
It'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O.
And then there's Magic's response.
What, some bullshit?
Yeah. Thank you, Stream Mom Thur and Father.
Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
They're formed under different, like, conditions. And also, again, you're freezing to death. Is this really the
So
time?
you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yes.
Yep. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin?
No.
For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance.
Again, how do you know this?
With a seed
Now,
crystal,
you're at
further
risk of
crystallization
freezing
of
to
glycerin
death.
would be
Like,
easy.
why don't you wait for 20 minutes until you're out, and then talk about all of this?
However, something very
Your
strange
first
happened.
priority when you're literally freezing to death.
Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals
Her
begin
voice
to
no longer
crystallize,
sounds like she's in a freezer, I just want to say.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed.
That's not possible.
That's not how that works.
And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees.
That's not how it works.
Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun,
Girl, what?
it was almost like... how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way.
Here's that
we
theme
can't
beating you over the
sense.
head again.
Uh-huh.
And now it's happening everywhere.
No! Stop!
Wow.
Magic's
that's-
like, we believe in real science in this household.
What does that have to
not
do with Ice
pseudo
9?
science. Not parapsychology.
What she's
that's
saying
real
is that it's a
science.
lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean?
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate,
First, we would solve
we're not
global
gonna have
warming.
to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. All right, guys. I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic.
Shouldn't have got any far off topic.
I mean, I know I'm kind of at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland.
Santa also doesn't grow up in Iceland, I'm pretty sure.
No, Santa grew up in Germany.
Also, Iceland's not even the cold one.
Yeah.
Greenland's the one that's frozen
I
over.
freaking hate the cold.
Yep.
So let's get cracking, all right? We gotta find a way out of here.
Selfish, isn't he?
Not
This
really?
is like 100% baby Santa seaweed, though.
Ice 9 is interesting and all.
Like
but we
Santa
can discuss
seaweed
it
as
more
a
once we get out of
like
this freezer.
teenager, 20-something-year-old.
Who?
Absolutely
Who?
Santa.
Santa or Junpei?
No, Santa seaweed as Santa. Just think of Santa seaweed at like 19 years old or something. Yeah, he'd totally be the same fucking way. Oops, I got on a super long fucking tangent. Anyway. Santa seaweed in the height of his embezzlement days.
Oh, good lord.
Apparently it was also through gambling.
Pork. Is there anything else in here? Chicken.
Are you waiting on me?
Yes.
I just hate voicing her so much. But I guess this is my repayment, making you be empty. There's water dripping from this pipe.
Looks like when the pipe burst, the water hit the doorknob and froze it in place. This water actually seems almost warm?
Is it actually warm, or is it just warmer than you?
Ooh. Hey, Junpei, didn't you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah? It's warm water coming out of the pipe, warm water and dry ice. What do you think would happen if you put that stuff in a sealed container together? Well, I have
Guess
to...
you better find a sealed container.
I can't put the chicken and pork together.
But how will you make a delicious dinner? Go back.
Dry ice is in pieces.
Oh. Wow. That's the use of it? Really?
Yep.
And then, what, you just cut the chicken off to the side? Good job.
Now...
You click. What else can you click, is what I said.
The doorknob. There's nothing over there. Oh, there's a thing here.
There you go. There's so much stuff in here. Why don't we take some of it out, Jumpy?
Ooh, water bottle.
Boy, I hate myself every time the word Jumpy leaves my lips.
Water bottle with dry ice in it.
Wow.
Sturdy rope. There isn't anything else useful here. I
You
can't.
might need to combine it with the rope.
Why?
Make it a bomb.
That doesn't make sense.
Yup.
It's still not letting me.
Put it on the doorknob. Because it said doorknob. Why are you putting the pork on the doorknob?
Oh, it's.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice. And make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob.
What?
Yup.
Alright, that's set.
So I guess the rope is to help tie it to the door handle?
I don't think that's how bombs work.
So,
How does
what do we
one
do
work?
now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a
I-
rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
I guess.
Small rock. Huh. A small rock. Alright, this ought to do the trick.
This particular part,
some dry
especially.
ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
Alright, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there.
I wouldn't think it'd be
Build
enough.
up and stuff.
Come on, get inside, quick. Alright, here I go.
Say that again. You're very low.
For the purposes of this story, it is enough.
3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh.
Yeah!
That
His
is
brain-
a really
his
sad
brain is
excuse for
freezing
a joke,
over.
man.
Sorry, dude. Alright, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
Alright, here I go. 3, 2,
So now they're
One.
throwing it? It's
No.
not attached to the doorknob?
No,
or
no, no.
what?
They're throwing a piece of dry ice that was just on the
Jumpy.
floor at the bottle, as like basically a spark to set the bomb off.
The ice on the door. Is it gone?
You know, I'm gonna let magic decide if that's realistic or not.
Yeah, it's gone.
And in the
The
meantime,
blast must
magic
have shattered it.
this hurts.
Yes. Alright, let's see if it opens.
Hooray! We're out!
Move! Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot. Fuck!
Really?
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
What were you doing?
Sleeping.
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die!
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
Yes.
What the hell?
Just kidding.
I'm glad you
It
agree.
might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too.
Because I couldn't get anywhere.
If you died,
Yes.
then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked
Did
around
you
to
ever
see if there
use
was
those
anything I could
matches
use to
from
pry open
earlier?
the door.
Yes, so I used the matches on a candle to light a room. And then once the candle fully burned, there was a key.
So there was only one match inside the whole matchbox, or
I
what?
guess. It was either that or they throw out the matchbox after using one.
But I couldn't find anything.
Game's also really stupid about
all I
reuse
could
of
do was wait.
materials.
Because after I put the key in a keyhole and got the thingy, that's when the whole,
Like, I understand that this game is like, oh, we
What
want to,
else did
like, limit the reuse of
cops?
different items situation to situation. So after
Fine.
this room, you lose all the items that you collected
there's
along
one
the
thing
way.
I have to
But
ask you.
also, like,
You cut out after but also.
What's that?
it's fine. All I said was, this is so fucking stupid.
You didn't close the door,
But yeah,
did you?
after the whole getting the panel and using that like candlestick key is when the whole bookmark conversation started. Which you
I also wasn't there for the beginning of the bookmark thing.
Yes.
I only got there when
What?
they started
You
talking
think
about
I closed
Baccarat.
the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
If she really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's alright. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over.
That one a 2 in the number form.
I do not know.
Especially
That
for
one
you,
should have
lady.
been spelled
You've just
out.
been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Okay.
The ending after this puzzle, by the way.
No, I was ending
Or
after that
sooner.
scene.
I mean, I feel like we're in the middle of a puzzle, so maybe the end of the puzzle, unless you're actually about to, like, fall asleep.
I have to feed the cat still and then go to bed. So, like,
Alright, you said your roommate's out.
yeah, so I'm ending now.
Fair enough. I should also go make dinner, which was probably the main reason I was asking, personally, so, you know.
So, thank you for coming.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks, Magic, for screaming along with us.
We'll be back Sunday for Arcade Spirits.
Should be, because I should be home by then. And happy birthday in 22 minutes, Magic. Because in your time zone, it should be 22 minutes.
Oh, right. So
In your time zone, it's already Magic's birthday,
Yes,
but
in
Magic's not there, so I'm not counting it.
Yes, I know.
And thanks for joining Nick.
And thank you.
And anyone else who's around.
Yeah. Anyone who shows up, y'all are wonderful, and thank you for joining. Have a good...
Thanks for hanging out with us losers. Okay, good night.
We are losers. Bye.